Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. I am playing today Detroit Become Human and I am so excited because I feel like it is a masterpiece of a game. I've never actually played it myself, but I've seen a lot of different people play it. Friends, YouTubers, family, and I know a lot of the different outcomes and the characters. I do know a lot about the story and I want to play it on my channel because it's one of my favorite games and I think it's a masterpiece in terms of like choice-based games. So I am so excited to actually play it myself. This is Chloe, so she is an android. You might be able to see the thing on the side of her head. I feel like I'm shouting over the music. Let me just turn that down a second. Yeah, so Chloe is an android. She's got this kind of like chip on the side of her head. That's how you can kind of tell who's an android normally. And normally is the key thing. Yeah, so with all the public discourse about kind of like she wants to say something. She wants to say something. She has something on her mind. With all the public discourse this week about AI and like chatbots, like Chat GPT, I think it's called, and like AI gaining sentience and singularity and the Turing test and all this kind of stuff, I thought it was the perfect time to kind of play it on my channel. I'm so excited because I think it's brilliant.
Did you know Detroit was on the Underground Railroad? A route for slaves escaping into Canada during the American Civil War?
Thank you for that history lesson, Chloe. I love Chloe. She's one of the androids in the game. She's kind of like the main menu android and you do kind of run into versions of her in the game. I think she's so beautiful. She reminds me personally of like Tara Reid. I don't know if anyone remembers Tara Reid. She kind of used to be in the public a lot more. I don't know, but I think she's really beautiful and like I would be happy to have an android like Chloe. But yeah, it's a very philosophical game. It does raise a lot of questions about ownership of androids, especially when they start to gain sentience, and it's just really interesting. I just want to get into it and we can kind of talk about it as I play it. So just so you know, one of my kids is off school sick today, so they might kind of appear every now and again. I kind of got the door open so I can keep listening out for them. But yeah, let's kind of go. They're not like super poorly sick. They'll be all right. They just need to chill out a little bit. So yeah, let's jump into it. Okay, Chloe, I will see you again later. I'm kind of shy. Oh, I need to turn my volume back up. Sorry, guys. Not professional at all. This is like the second time I've attempted to start playing. Chloe started singing in the last one. She went on for ages. I was like,
the most important thing is not to live, but to have a reason to live.
I agree, Chloe.
That's a quote from Jean Genot, a French writer.
And she kind of laughs like she's got her own interests, you know, definitely gaining sentience. So my eldest has been playing it, like I say, but I'm going to jump on new story. Hopefully I don't mess up their save. I have kind of saved the save like locally, but start a new story. Yes, please. I'm so excited. Right. To warn you though, it is an 18 game. So if you're not 18, get out of here. And it's set in the future, 2038. So possible reality actually. This is one of our main characters. This is Connor. I won't tell you too much about him. I'll let the game explain who he is. Mad skills. We love Connor. Oh. It's such a beautiful game as well. Like look at the detail of like the hairs on the back of his neck. You can see like single hairs. Okay, I am going to be so bad at the controls, guys. I warn you now. So where are we? What's going on? So this aquarium's like all smashed.
No, stop. I can't leave her.
So I am going to warn you now, it deals with some very, very serious topics. Children are involved in this game. It has very serious themes such as suicide, so trigger warnings, huge amount of trigger warnings. It's a very emotional game. If you're not in the right mood for it, if you're not in the right place to watch it, don't watch it right now. But it is a disturbing game. I'm going to kind of like say that now. So how do I kneel down? So help the fish! Help the fish! Dwarf War Army. Oh, save the fish. Save it, Connor. Rescue me. It's hard to believe this fish is giving me hope. Well done, Connor. You are a good boy. He has Labrador energy. Good boy, Connor. You saved the fish. Left button. That one. Oh. Look around using the right stick. I have to learn the controls, guys. It's so pretty. Well done for saving the fish. There he is, having the best time. He's like, thank you, Connor. So let's go over here. Let's see what else I can kind of look at. Take. Nope. Sorry again, just getting used to the controls. So a family lives here. Philip, John, Caroline, John, and Emma Phillips. Caroline, John, Emma. Caroline, John, Emma. Let's try and remember the names because that might actually... You do have to remember stuff, guys. You do have to interact with everything in the environment for the best outcomes.
Please, please, you gotta save my little girl. Wait. You're sending an android?
All right, ma'am. You need to go.
You can't do that. Why aren't you sending a real person?
I am a real boy! I'm Pinocchio! I'm looking for my father. So we've already... So we're already facing discrimination as an android. People don't necessarily like androids. Oh, hello, sir. Find Captain Allen. So there's something definitely very serious going on. We've got SWAT team here. I know what's going on. Oh, there's somebody over there. Can you see? Okay, let's... I guess we go over to that yellow thing there. There's nothing else to interact with. We just stroll through. We're just like, whatever. We're an android. We can get repaired. Let me just actually quickly scan the environment to see if there's anything else in here. No, we just need to talk to this guy.
Captain Allen, my name is Connor. I'm the android sent by CyberLife.
I love him. He's great.
It's firing at everything that moves. It already shot down 2 of my men.
Just
You could
ignores
easily
him.
get it, but they're on the edge of the balcony. If it falls, she falls.
Deviant
Do you
behavior.
know if it's been behaving strangely?
Oh, I should have got his
before this?
name.
I haven't got a clue. Does it matter?
I need information to determine the best approach. Do you know its name?
Listen. Saving that kid is all that matters. So either you deal with this fucking android now, or I'll take care of it.
Oh no! Probability of success has gone down. Oh no! Right, how do I do that environment thing again? Look, there's something there on the ground, you see? Save hostage at all costs. Oh my god, guys, I'm so worried that I'm not going to get the best outcome here. Like, things can go bad. And when I say things can go bad, they move seriously, seriously bad. Oh. Oh, how do I do it? Oh, right, okay. Hold Y to analyze. There we go. So there's a gun. There's a missing gun. That's not a good sign when there's a child involved. And there's ammunition missing. Oh, I can reconstruct? Okay. I'm not good with buttons on a controller. Left trigger or right trigger to view the construction. Okay, reconstruction. Okay. So, I guess that's the android, is it? Or is that the dad? Somebody's got a gun. I guess we're doing it backwards. Deviant took the father's gun. Oh, okay. Okay. Use the right stick to move the camera. Oh. I mean, I think I've done that, guys. Okay, cool. Is there anything else that I need to see there? No, it says events analyze 1 of 1. Okay, B exit. So the android's got the dad's gun. Okay, my probability's going up. Let's keep analysing the situation. Anything else in here? I don't think so, but there's something out there. They've got a lot of fish tanks in this house. Oh, and that's like a vivarium. Right, what am I looking at here? So I assume, right, they're going to be out there, right? So let's not go that way first. I don't think there's an actual like time limit thing here. Let's go in here. What's in here? This is like her room. Very purple. I'm matching today. This is my new top from H&M. I love it. I think it's like such a cute design. Kind of want it in all the colours. Right, so we've definitely got stuff in the kids' room to look at. So again, the more you examine, the better your chance of probability. Daniel. So, the kid and the android appear to have had a really good bond. You've unlocked a dialogue of action or often beneficial. Cool. Right, what else is there? This thing here. Right, get weird angle. The child didn't hear the gunshots. Okay. So we know the mum's alive. We saw her getting dragged out of the house. We need to save the kid. It's not looking good for the dad, guys. That's everything in her room. I don't like that we're calling her the hostage. We should be calling her Emma. Just like how the android should be called Daniel. And how the police officer should respect Connor. I feel. Okay. What is in here? So this is where we came from. Let's just double check. I don't think there's anything else in here. No. So it looks like we've got to go over this way. Okay, what else do we have in here?
All units hold positions. The negotiators go again.
I mean, I'm actually looking around because no one will tell me anything. So I'm just going to kind of like look at everything first, you know, and deduce. I'm like the Sherlock Holmes of androids. I'm going to deduce. Oh, we found someone. Is this the dad? Again, I have seen a lot of this game, but I don't remember every single detail, so. Yeah, that's the dad. I've got to keep my finger on it. That is the dad, right? So he has definitely been shot. So yeah, Connor is equipped with a lot of skills, obviously like investigative skills. He's got the Sherlock Holmes chip, guys. Like he knows stuff about medical stuff. He can like look at bio things, and he's basically like a walking laboratory. So here we go. So I'm sorry if I'm not the best at this. So let's look from this angle. Oh, there he is. There he is. Okay, Daniel, don't do it, Daniel. So let's get over to that yellow bit. So why? So he had his back to him? He had his back to him? What? He was holding something. Okay. So let's go, like... Yeah, that's everything there. So he just kind of like walks up behind him. Does he say anything to him, do you think? Oh yeah, yeah, so he does notice him. He turns around. Oh, where did that go? It went over there. Why? Okay, so we've unlocked whatever that thing was. Okay, cool. Exit. Sorry, mate. I'm sorry that your android went deviant. Take that. Take that. And party! Sorry, old people jokes.
Order for an AP700 android has been registered. CyberLife thanks you for your purchase.
I mean, he might have just been buying him a partner. He might have been buying the android a girlfriend, guys. We don't know that he was definitely replacing him. Connor, hurry up! Are you okay, sir? I'm a robot medic. I can help you. I don't know if he's a medic, but he definitely knows why people have been shot and stuff. Right, let's have a look at this dead guy on the floor. What could possibly go wrong if I stand in the line of fire? So yeah, Daniel he's definitely, he has lost it. He has gone off program. I don't think this is what he was designed to do. Only one shot. Oh god, so he's like a one-shot killer. He's like, who installed the kill chip? Anthony Deckhart. I'm sorry. Pour one out for Anthony Deckhart, guys. Maybe if we play a drinking game, every time someone gets killed, you drink. I drink healthily, guys. That was a joke, but if you want to do that and you want to drink responsibly, then that seems like a fun thing to do, but obviously look after your health. My dentist told me off this week. I drank a bottle of Metaxa earlier in the week and she could tell. She was like, that's not good for you. I was like, I know, I'll behave myself. Sponsor me Metaxa. What else have we got here? I didn't pay attention to anything there, by the way. Quite honestly. That guy's just hiding. He's like, I'm covering the kitchen. Don't mind me.
Don't stand there.
I'm getting evidence because people are stupid. Wait, hang on. Can I actually look at that? Like, I didn't really look at it. What else can I look at? So those magazines are interesting. They do tell you a little bit more about what's going on.
Deliberately taken human lives. By all signs, the SWAT team are preparing for an assault, and
oh, so this helicopter. So the helicopter is not a police helicopter, it's a journalist helicopter. Can someone turn this off? Like, guys, come on. Oh, it's getting intense. I think I have to go out there now. Oh, blue blood. So the androids have blue blood. They're not like aliens where it's milk. You know the movie Aliens where the androids are full of milk? So watch what he does. Watch what he does. Connor, no! Don't eat stuff up. Don't lick people's blood, Connor. You're not a vampire. You're an android. So he knows his model, PL600. And like the little thing blinks like when they're thinking. It's really cool. So probability of success is going up. Is there anything else I can do? Because examine the victims. I mean, I think I have. What's this here as well? Do I need to examine the victims more? Oh, that is sad. Hostage coming. I'm gonna cry. Not the baby. Not the little girl. Right, is there anything else? My probability of success is going up. Right, hang on, there's something here, look. Oh no, am I going out? Daniel, no! Daniel, why do you have to be like this? Right, is there anything I've missed? Hostage located. Oh, I can look at this guy again? There must be something I've missed. He was a first responder. Okay, what did I... No, it says I've got everything. Oh, reconstruct. I missed the reconstruction. Okay. What am I meant to be seeing here? What am I meant to be seeing that I'm not seeing? So he runs up. Let's do it slowly. Use the... Oh, I need to move the camera. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay. So there he is. Oh, he shoots him? He's been shot. Daniel's been shot. Okay. Oh, the little girl saw it all. I mean, oh, that is so sad because her dad was there. Oh my god. Oh my god, that was graphic. And like, it's a graphic game. Again, it is an 18, like, just to warn you. Like, hang on, what do I need to see? There's something that I've not seen yet. What is it that I'm meant to see? The gun? Is it the gun? Yes. Weapon located. Okay. Do we take the gun? I don't think we should, to be honest. I think we need to go to the peaceful route in this game. Like, this is the thing as well. There is a peaceful route. There's lots of routes. There's lots of outcomes. And, like, main characters can die. This is what scares me the most. Like, I cannot guarantee everybody's safety in this game. I am bad at quick times. Like, just to warn you all. Like, I am very, very nervous. Can I get the gun? Yeah. Like, there's the gun. I mean, I don't really want to get it, but... I mean, don't mess with the evidence, Connor. Oh, so, yeah, exactly, we have a route. So you can go, you can make peaceful choices, you can choose aggressive choices, and the aggressive choices get aggressive. I'm gonna put it back. So do let me know, like, you know, towards the end, if you want me to like replay stuff and do things a different way, I assume I'm not going to actually get very many views on this Let's Play because it's a really old game. But some of you, if you've not seen anything of it and you kind of like, now is the time to discover it, like, thank you so much for watching. Oh. No, not Connor! Not my baby!
Don't come any closer or I'll jump!
No, please, I'm begging you!
It's so horrible, like, it proper messes me up. Okay, name. We know his name.
Hi,
Daniel.
My name is Connor.
Shit, now.
I know a lot of things about you. I've come to get you out of this.
Stupid fucking helicopter. Gain Deviant's trust. You can talk and move at the same time. Okay. Empathize.
I'm an android, just like you. I know how you're feeling.
What difference does it make if you're an android? You're on their side. You can't understand how I'm feeling.
Yes, I can.
They were going to replace you, and you became upset. That's what happened, right?
I thought I was part of the family. I thought I mattered. But I was just their toy. Something to throw away when you're done with it.
I know you and Emma were very close. You think she betrayed you, but she's done nothing wrong.
She lied to me! I thought she loved me. But I was wrong. She's just like all the other humans.
Daniel, no!
Listen. I know it's not your fault. These emotions you're feeling are just errors in your software.
No, it's not my fault. I never wanted this.
Okay, it's okay.
I love them.
Can we get rid of the helicopter, please?
But I was nothing to them. Just a slave to be ordered around.
Right. Yeah. We need
I
that out
can't
of
stand
here.
that noise anymore. Tell that helicopter to get out of here.
Accept. It is SWAT. It is SWAT. I thought it was the TV one. Then I can you hear this?
There. I did what you wanted.
It's like intense. Trust.
You have to trust me, Daniel. Let the hostage go, and I promise you, everything will be fine.
Oh my god. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing
I
it
want
well.
everyone to leave. And I want a car. When I'm outside the city, I'll let her go.
Can't do that. Compromise.
That's impossible, Daniel.
Oh
Let
my
the
god,
girl
guys.
go, and I
The girl can
promise
die.
you won't be hurt.
I don't want to die.
I know.
You're not going to die. We're just going to talk. Nothing will happen to you. You have my word.
Okay. I trust you.
Oh my god! Did I do it? Oh my god! I think I got the best outcome. Okay, I'm just gonna cry. Oh, fucking SWAT! I'm sorry, Daniel! I'm so sorry! I didn't know they were gonna do that. They had no reason to do that. I'm so sorry, Daniel. He's gonna be like, I trusted you.
You lied to me.
No, I didn't lie. They're being dicks. Oh, we're going insane. Do you see that? I'm so sorry, Daniel. I am so sorry. I feel bad. He doesn't even help the kid up. He's an android. He's like, my job here is done. I did it. Mission complete. 100% success. I'm the best dog ever. I feel so bad for Daniel. I don't think Daniel gets out of that scene. I think one way or another Daniel is rippy dippy. Oh my god, look at that! So one of the possibilities is what he could have done is I could have leapt for him and fallen off the ledge. That is something I could have done. I think, again, like, I think you might be seeing the outcomes that my eldest has done, because I've kind of like I'm doing it again. So I think you see the ones that they've unlocked. So that was kind of like the outcome that they got when they did it. But there's like so many different. This is what I mean. The outcomes, like he can jump off the roof with the kid if you don't play it. Like, if you don't play it well, the kid can die. Connor can die. Connor can actually die in this game. I believe it's 28 times. So keeping Connor alive is going to be a mission. Like, he will self-sacrifice to kind of like complete his objective. So, oh my goodness, guys, like, how long have we been playing for? So this is what we're in for. This is what this game is all about, and I love it so much. It's such a good game. It's so challenging. It has like, I don't know, like I say, I love how, because I've seen storytelling games and I've played storytelling games where the outcome is very, like, you know, like, you make different choices and different things happen, but you always end up at the same point anyway. This will take extremely different routes. So I think the guy who played it, let me just double check his name before I say the wrong name, the guy who wrote it, let me just double check before I say it wrong. Yeah, David Cage for Quantic Dream. So he's written like multiple like award-winning games, Beyond Two Souls, Heavy Rain. So if you want me to also play those once I finish playing this, like, let me know and we can check those out as well, because I know nothing about those ones. But yeah, like, it has won, I think, like 6 awards, this game. It's so well written, and it plays like a movie, but it plays like a movie where you, the viewer, can determine the movie's outcome. It's so good. And like, for me, philosophically, a lot of the things that it questions, like, already in that scene we've got you know, Daniel had he was doing his job well. He'd formed an attachment with this little girl. He thought he was part of the family, which is an odd thing for an android to say, right? So when he found out he was getting replaced, like, to the dad's like, oh, it's just like getting a new iPhone, right? Like, recycle the old iPhone, buy a new iPhone. He's like, I'll get a new Daniel, I'll replace it with a girl, one that I can woohoo with, right? So it's like, I don't know, like, and it's how when Connor walked in, like, the SWAT guy didn't even like acknowledge him or talk to him at first. You know, he was like, a lot of people do see them as machinery and they don't think that they owe them any. It's like, you wouldn't, like, I mean, I do, I'm that sort of person. I'm like, thank you, phone. Like, you know, like, you know, thank you, computer, I love you, you're the best computer ever. So I don't know, it's weird. So it does raise a lot of questions with, like, okay, just because it's a phone, just because it's a computer, just because it's a piece of machinery, but it has a face and it's able to simulate emotion, does that mean that it has the right to be treated with respect? Because it looks like a human, do you treat it like a human? So it has a lot of questions. And I think you did see as well, up in this corner here, like, it went all glitchy. Connor starts to glitch out, right? He's very much like, you can see it about him where he's like, he doesn't even help the kid. He's just like, mission complete. He's very much an android, and yet he has these moments of kind of like software instability. So I don't think I'm spoiling anything saying the game is literally called Detroit Become Human, right? So it is about androids gaining sentience, or at least the simulation of sentience. So yeah, I love, there's so many different points where it brings up these philosophical questions which are so on topic for society right now, because AI is getting very advanced. It's still very, very flawed. It's like, if this game was written by AI, everybody'd have like 6 fingers on one hand, 5 fingers, like, no, we have got 5 fingers, I don't know, like, the hands would be wrong. You get what I'm saying. Let's play one more scene and then we'll kind of call it a day for this video. But yeah, it's just, I love it so much. Right, let's go. So how do I continue? Continue. I got a great outcome. I'm happy with that. I feel bad for Daniel, but like, genuinely wasn't my fault. Like, those SWAT guys were trigger happy. I mean, he had shot the This is the thing as well, that android had shot real human beings with, you know, genetic families and things, so of course the SWAT team are mad.
Household assistant. It cooks 10,000 different dishes.
Come on, Zoe, let's go.
And it's scary to think that your household robot could glitch and go murder us, right? Nobody wants that in their homes.
Honey, it looks amazing. This is exactly what we need.
How much did you say it cost? At the moment, we're doing a special promotion on this entire range at $7,999 with a 48 months interest-free credit.
I mean, it's so affordable,
and it comes with a
actually.
2-year warranty for parts and labor around the house. Painting, plumbing, gardening, repairs. At night, it switches to surveillance mode and contacts emergency services if there's a break-in or if it detects smoke.
I mean, who wouldn't want one, right? Who wouldn't want
the
one?
MP800 is slightly more expensive, but it has
See that guy back there? That sketchy looking dude?
I don't like this guy.
There it is. It's a bit difficult getting it back in working order.
Okay.
It was really messed up. What'd you say happened to it
We
again?
were really messed up.
The car hit it. Stupid accident.
Ah, I see. Anyway, it's as good as new now, except that we had to reset it. Meaning we had to wipe its memory. I hope you don't mind.
That'll be fine.
Okay. Did you give it a name?
My daughter did.
AX400. Register your name.
Kara.
My name is Kara.
My name is Kara. So we're Kara. We're going home with this guy. No memory of what happened before, other than we got so messed up it was really hard to fix us. Do you feel safe? Do you feel safe being in the car with this sketchy guy? But he has a daughter. And we're all about the kids. Clancy Brown! Shout out Clancy Brown. Definitely 100% top character in this game. We stan his character. We'll meet people over time. I'm not gonna tell you everything all at once. It's such a beautiful game as well. Like, look at his skin, look at the texture, the detail. Even like for the android, right? She doesn't look plasticky. I mean, she kind of does because it's a computer game, right? But it's definitely uncanny valley, right? It's definitely like these androids could pass the Turing test at a glance, at least. Maybe if you talk to them a little bit, you know, you might get a little bit more suspicious. But I can't turn music off as well, so I'm hoping I'm not getting any like copyrighty stuffs. I had a video to took down this week. It was just a short, and it was a sim short, but I was really disappointed because you can use music all the time. It's a feature. When you're making shorts, it's a feature they encourage you to use, copyrighted music, and they just pay the artist, right? If you earn any money on it, they just pay the artist. And so I was really shocked that I got like a total ban on a video. And I was like, well, I used the stuff that you told me I could use on it. Why has it been banned? And there you go, David Cage. Like, shout out David Cage for writing this absolute masterpiece. It's just so spot on with like current concerns about androids. Oh, here's the third character. So I love that you've got to meet all three main characters, at least Kara a little bit, you know. This is Markus. Watch out, don't replace her. She'll go rogue. Like, they're beautiful. This is the thing as well, the androids are so beautiful.
Here, let me help you.
Oh, thank you, dear.
Oh, see, he's been saying thank you. He's been nice. And she looks actually quite concerned about him. She's very attentive. I want an android. Like over there, people are like playing with their androids. It's like, so they are like fully, you know, the humans are like, that one guy's jogging with his. Like the humans are reliant on them. This guy hasn't got an android. That's interesting as well. Again, all the philosophical questions it raises. This guy doesn't have an android. His foot is clearly messed up, right? Like, he probably needs an android. He probably needs an android more than most of these people to help him out. You know, even like an android with like an emotional support chip, maybe, because he's drinking. He looks a bit down and out. Like, he needs one, but maybe he doesn't have the money, especially if he's paying medical bills. Probably doesn't have the money for an android as well. That guy's like a service android. Oh, there's 2 of them, like cleaning up the park. They're just a sweet couple. You see what I mean? Like, they're all over the place, so we can walk. This is the thing as well. If you hang on here, I won't be able to cross the road, I don't think, if that's not on green. Like, I am... Like, my programming will not let me cross that road if it's not green. But I'm bored of waiting, so I'm just going to go. Oh, there we go. Ah. So, yeah, if I try and turn around and cross now, it literally won't let me. It will force me to wait. Do you see? Yeah, it won't let me. I mean, it says it's not that way, but...
Have a nice day.
Oh, RT to use GPS, sorry. Right trigger. So it's over there. Okay, cool. So we've got like inbuilt GPS as well, but I want to like look around. The police officer, can I go and talk to the police officer? Probably not, but let's go and hang out.
You're scaring away my customers.
Scaring away my customers. There's this guy over here. So again, like the social commentary of just the environment of this game is just so amazing. Like, can you imagine like creating something like this? Like, again, it's like the people who need them don't have them, you know? Left button. Nope, that's right button.
How the hell am I supposed to wash you from my head?
Oh, what did that say? Humans. Human music, £1 to hear. Oh, because the androids do it better, I guess. Like, so actual human produced music is kind of like old school that now. There's a protest going on over there, so let's go and check that out, see what's happening here. Oh, you won't let me go over there. See what I mean? It's like, no, this is not your assignment. You're not allowed to do that. Nice little map here. Surveillance drone is operating. Legitimate concern. So it's very the house and the have not. See the drone like that? Again, legitimate concerns. How am I going to feed my family if all these androids keep taking my jobs? You know, the cheaper, the more efficient. Thought that was Todd for a second. Todd's the guy who Kara went home with.
Is our God now.
Ban androids again. Oh, sorry.
It was supposed to serve man, but it is becoming our new master. Why do you look at me so, demon?
I'm not a demon.
I know who you are.
I'm Markus.
I can see through you.
I'm not invisible.
You are the one by whom the evil will come. You are the one who will destroy Detroit.
I mean, maybe. Maybe. Foreshadowing. Woo! Maybe I will. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. It depends if you're here or not, I guess. Again, like, I do feel like, while the other guy had a bit more of a logical argument of, like, these androids are taking our jobs, how am I going to feed my family? That's a real concern, like, a real thing that is happening. The devil's working through you. I mean, that's a little bit more hypothetical, but still, I guess it might not be a valid logical argument, but it's a valid emotional argument to him, if that's what he believes, you know. And again, fears are not always logical. Like, look at all these movies. All these sci-fi movies, Invasion, After Mankind. So even the movies are like drip feeding fear. And this is another thing that happens in real life. Like the movies often, movies and games, they often tap into the common consciousness's fears, right? The things that people are afraid of in their, you know, the things that people are really afraid might happen. And then movies pick up on those things and make movies about them, which just increases the fear. So yeah, let's it's just there's so much depth to this game. There's so many things that I think you can think about. It's so beautiful with all the colours. Hello, sir. So is there anything else to do? No, we just like his owner, his guy is going to be like, what took you so long? It's like, I was looking at stuff.
Identification verified.
Thank you. Again, you will see the models, you'll see the characters, because it's a model, right? So it's not a one-off character.
That will be $63.99. Please confirm payment.
Yeah, you see the characters in multiple places.
Payment confirmed.
There's multiple versions of them.
Transaction complete.
Thank you, sir. That was a weird movement. So we're picking up paints. Is there anything else I can do? Can I say like, yo, you wanna mess up the city, dude? Are you in? So even like shop assistants being replaced, and shop assistants are kind of like a particularly low. It depends, right? It depends, but you know, being a sales assistant can be quite a low skill job. It's something I started doing when I was just out of school. You know, I didn't need any particular GCSEs or stuff. I kind of like got trained as I did the job. I kind of worked up, I became a visual merchandiser, which is a bit more of a skilled position. Yeah, not particularly the most well-paid job I've ever had. Right button to switch camera angle. There we go. Okay, how do we go home? Can we go this way? Yeah, let's just have a quick look if there's anything we can do. So again, lots of people begging. You know, we've seen several people who are down on the luck now. Can't read what his sign says, unfortunately. You know, some people are just kind of like doing the thing. That's another android there, you see? Hello, sir. Can I come in? And I kind of know, again, I kind of know what I've got to do. I'm just kind of exploring the environment, because sometimes you see other people exploring the environment.
Are we going to do something?
Yeah! We want jobs! We want not more androids! We need a
Minding my own business.
Where the fuck you going, Tin Can? Hmm? No kidding. Hey guys, check it out. We got one of those tin cans here.
I mean, he's a dick. He's a human dick, right? It's not Markus's fault.
Look at this little motherfucker. You steal our jobs, but you can't even stand up.
So Markus is programmed not to fight back, right? Left button. You know, the programming says, you know, you can't have a machine hurt a human.
You ain't going anywhere. We're gonna fuck your bitch ass up.
Yeah, waste it.
Do it!
Also, there's police around.
All right,
There you go.
it's enough. Leave it alone.
Let us teach this bastard a lesson.
I'm like, why are you angry at Markus?
Damage it, I'm gonna have to find you.
If you damage it, I don't want to have to find you. So it's not that you're being a
take your
dick
job
to a
next.
human being.
See how you like it.
He's an asshole, but he has a valid point, right? He has a valid, legitimate concern. He's just going about it in a really aggressive, dickish way. He's angry, right? He's also, what are they called? He's also appealing to a demagogue. A demagogue, that's what he is. He's appealing to, he's tapping into the fears of the people in order to gain popularity for his cause. So whether he really believes that or he just knows the right things to say to get people worried. Androids can't buy androids. So again, it taps into things like, you know, slavery, modern day slavery, the Atlantic slave trade, even like Roman slavery and things. So let's have a look at what some of these say. So it has the type. The name is just robot name, right? Hard work, make it free time for you. Yeah, housekeeping, babysitting, something else, cleaning maybe? What does this one do? Housekeeper, babysitting and cooking. So what other makes and models are they selling? Yeah, so they all look like they do the same job basically. Just like helping around the house. Oh, bus stop now. I can't go that way. Literally won't let me go that way. I mean, it's an interesting take on game boundaries, right? Normally, like a game boundary, it'll have something visually to say, you can't go that way, you know, this is out of bounds. But this makes use of that in such a clever way to say, no, you're a robot, you can't. Like, we, the player, we're an android, right? But we're a human playing as an android, which is, again, such an interesting dynamic because we have emotions, right? I mean, I don't know, some people are kind of emotionless, right? Not every single human is going to react differently, like the same way. So I've seen other people play this game and they've had completely different emotional reactions, completely different takes on right and wrong. You know, they've made choices because they've come at it with a different kind of logic to the way I would approach it. So there's so much complexity. Oh, this game is so good on so many levels. So yeah, yeah, that guy wasn't in trouble for, like, you're not allowed to, you know, he wasn't in trouble for assault and battery, you know, and being an arsehole to a human being. The police officer came over and actually quite rationally, in a way that would appeal to the guy, said if you break it, you're going to have to pay for it, right? That's somebody's property. It'd be like a police officer stopping someone for smashing up a computer. Can I get on? Enter. I couldn't see where it said enter. Android compartment. So again, tapping into segregation and those kind of issues. You know, Rosa Parks, the androids stand at the back of the bus. That's your place. So I'm gonna correct this. That got me that. So it's what humans are like. It's the worst of human cruelty, right? To treat people as objects. And this has historical precedent that people have thought that's okay to do things like that to other people. And so this raises the question then of what makes a person a person. You know, if humans don't even treat other humans as human, then you know, what chance do the androids have? So yeah, I don't know. Such a good game, and it really, like I say, it's so philosophical, and it makes all these interesting references and parallels, and it's just like that, exactly. Like, obviously Markus has a darker skin, so it taps into such a clever way of, like, you know, when people did have human beings as slaves, you know, that slave would be told, don't fight back, you know, you know. There's an example as well. I think it might be one of the Plinies. I think it's Pliny the Younger. If you want to look this up again, I've studied studied humanities, so this game appeals to me so much because I love anything that's like human storytelling. You know, and it's a human telling a story about androids, right? David Cage is a human. The creators of this game are humans telling these stories that kind of tap into the human psyche and all these different issues that we grapple with as human beings. It's a game about androids, but it's such a human game. So again, my degree is humanities with specialisms in classics and literature. So if you go and look up Pliny the Younger tells a story in Rome, in ancient Rome, or classical Rome, about a slave, basically, that was in a spa. And slavery in the Roman world wasn't the same as slavery, the transatlantic slave trade, which was based on colour of your skin, right, and where you came from. For the Romans, it wasn't so much about skin colour, although sometimes that could be a factor. It was more about social hierarchy. So you could have people coming in from a different place, and they could be, if they were rich and if they were influential, they might be rich and influential in Rome, or, you know, people could come in and if they were bottom rung of the ladder, they would be, you know, slaves in a bad place, you know, working on a farm or something, a labourer. And so you had people like who were Greek slaves, but they were very high ranking. So you had like a ranking system within the slavery in ancient Rome. And again, this is me talking about actual historic fact, just, you know, to talk about that. So you had slaves that would outrank each other, and you would have slaves who were so high ranking that they would outrank Roman citizens, you know, like the plebs, the proles. The proles were Roman citizens, but they were kind of, you know, they would be spoken about derogatory and say they're only good for making more Romans, basically, for baby making, for procreation. So yeah, you did, you know, the Roman slavery system and the transatlantic slavery system were very, very different. Just how like modern slavery is quite different from, you know, those things as well. But obviously they have a lot of similarities, and they have a lot of slavery, right? You know, it's not right. Humans aren't property. Just to kind of like clarify my position on that. But yeah, Pliny the Younger, so he told this story about, and it was kind of appalling, everybody was shocked, this bathhouse, so like the Roman bathhouses that he had, like little spas. There was this senator, and his slave flipped out, and he got dragged into the street and murdered, basically, the senator did, by one of his slaves. And so then they were questioning his slaves, kind of thing, and I think they ended up killing all the slaves, or at least this was the dialogue that was going on. Like, okay, so if they're protecting each other, do we make an example out of them, and this kind of thing. But Pliny, who was kind of a well-to-do Roman, right? He was kind of clerical, like a clerical Roman. He was working for the emperor and things like that. And he was saying, well, what did this guy do? What did this guy do to this slave to provoke that kind of reaction? You know, this is why it's important to treat people with dignity and respect. So even in the Roman world, we had this idea of like, okay, well, you don't have to be a dick, you know, like you can be decent to people. So I don't know, obviously slavery is wrong, but within that, you know, and this game again does that. This game again just taps into all those historical examples of humans being shitty to other humans, or as well on the flip side of that, extreme kindness, extreme and unexpected kindness, where people, you know, put themselves at risk for others. So, and honestly, like, if you haven't seen this game, please stick with it. And if you're up for that kind of emotional and philosophical experience, like, and I'm happy to share this on my channel, because again, it's a game that I've loved since it came out. And there's so much meaning to it. So one of my favourite games. So even if I'm not going to get that many views on it, thank you to those of you who are watching. But I'm happy for this to be small numbers, because I think it's, you know, it's my channel, and I want to play the games that are meaningful to me to play. And this is such a hot topic right now. It's on so many levels, right? So thank you for sticking around. Thank you for listening to watching me kind of walk into walls and being an android. And yeah, and just be a bad human playing a computer. A good bad human. A good person, bad at controls. And yeah, it's going to make me question myself. It's going to make me question, am I a good person? Did I make the right choices? Which again is, it just brings out so much from, and that's, I think, what is the hallmark of a good game, right? Because you can play a game and you're just receiving what the gaming experience is. And I think this game involves the player on such a deep kind of like metaphorical level, that it changes. I think this game changes the human playing it, which is just incredible for a game to do. So again, one of my favorite games. Very happy to have it on my channel. Thank you so much to those of you that do watch. I hope you get, you know, I hope you get what you need from this Let's Play. Go and check it out as well. I've just bought it for £15. It was on sale, £15 on Steam. If you're also interested in getting this game, maybe you want to play it yourself and kind of like take the different routes. And again, it's so clever, because they've took what is happening, or, you know, from 5 years ago, what was happening, which was, you know, peak of YouTube, Everybody's playing games online. So if you think about it from a spoiler perspective, to have a game that has so many choices, but so many meaningful choices that have such dramatically different outcomes. I mean, you can really change this game on a big level. You know, if you're watching someone play the game and you're thinking, I would have made a different choice, I would have made a different choice, that makes you want to go and buy the game and make the different choices, right? So it's clever on a marketing level as well, that they've realized what's happening, and then they've said, okay, so how do we make people want to play the game when they've seen someone else play it? It's just, honestly, like, incredible game. Like, if anyone of the developers, creators happens to watch this, like, I just think it's there's certain things that are like so key to like human existence, right? So if you think about like movies that have been so representative of like the culture of the time and that have had such a lasting impression, you know, that we remember them now, and like books that, you know, are these canons, I think this is or will be seen as a true like canon game in the development of humans, human and androids and AI, learning to cooperate or not with each other, right? This is gonna, it feels like a benchmark piece of human creation, which is what I'm all about. Again, that's what my degree is all about. What are the stories people tell, and why are they telling them? What do humans create to explain who they are as a culture, to explain who they are as a person? And this game it just does all those things. It touches on all those things. I'm gonna go because I'm just babbling. Stick around. I'm probably gonna have one episode up a week. That's my aim. Probably on Tuesdays. Fingers crossed I can make that happen. And yeah. Be good humans, or if you're an android or an AI or chatbot watching this, be good simulated humans. Take care, guys. Bye.